He's live from the fool, from the heart of a fool days. He's live. Actually, I'm not very live today. I got my butt handed to me last night. Mr. Cold. Alright, here I am. That's me, the boss of Rooney. Everybody, hey, I got one person already. Hello, one person. Trying to stretch out a little bit. If you don't do this, you'll get hurt, man. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. Hello to you too. So I guess we start on the guitar. You know, man, guitar. Start wedging today. Ain't blue, might as well. Wow. Shish kebab. Ba 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 ba. Shish kebab. Scooby-Doo. Got my banjo hangout hat on. Don't you know my hat is on? Another Etsy order, man. We are selling some Etsy stuff these days. Thank you guys, and I know it's not many people in here right now, but for the people that watch later, obviously you guys are buying our Etsy products. Thank you. Yeah, after every country in the world, we got every great pillars and plundered it for the last 2 fucking centuries. Okay. Alright, so. I'm trying to get motivated. I was sick Sunday a couple days ago. Wiped me out, man. I got slept all day. So, Cosmic's brain's a little foggy here. What we're doing is we're been cutting mother of pearl. And unfortunately, the machines are in metric and the pearl is in, designs are in English standard measurements. And so I have to convert a lot of this in my head when I'm recalculating the depths and the precisions. And to make matters worse, all pearl does not measure the same thickness because they hand sanded. It's all handmade when it comes to us. So we got to sit here with a mic and measure out every little piece and find out what depth they are and go into the metric and convert it into metric. So my brain's fried from measurements of like 0.04 of an inch. What does that in metric like? Well, that would actually be a 0.04 is like a 0.96 or something. See, it's in my head. I can't even turn it off. I get so many calculations going in my head. All of a sudden, I have to close my eyes and stop, and I see like blue lines flashing everywhere, and I'm like in a galaxy or something, and I have to stop. My brain hurts. But it's like, man, I could do so many conversions in the last couple of days. And you know, the slightest little thing could throw that off, man. Like, say my mom needs some help or something and she's going crazy. And they gotta come back out here and redo that. Ooh, man, it's hard to even get back into it. But it's almost all done. I don't think I'm gonna do any more pearl after I get rid of all this pearl. It's a hard thing. Very mind consuming. Although I've invented a process that makes it easy now, easier. I don't see me, it's a lot of money I put in. I put like several thousands of dollars into it last year. And I don't know. Made my money back, but way more than, you know, you buy it, you think, oh, I'll just cut this stuff out and I'll just put it in here. It don't work like that. All right, so today I guess we're gonna wedge on this big machine over here, the big CNC. I can block that window, I guess, so y'all can see it. Is that just the sunlight reflecting off my bald head? Okay, so that thing we're gonna use today, but we have a problem. We need a mouse. Got a keyboard, so I'm gonna go find a mouse real quick, and then we'll turn this beast on, and we're gonna get it cutting wedges, and then later on tonight when we do our second show, we'll do a guitar neck on it, or part of a guitar neck. Tonight's gonna be the first attempt, maybe. At least we're gonna try to cut out a fretboard, because the fretboard's the next step to the guitar neck as far as like when you're designing it. Ow, something scratched me there. And being able to flip the design, and how are you gonna flip it with a fretboard attached to it, because it's gonna change the piece of wood. It's gonna have another piece of wood glued onto it. So that's our next goal tonight, is stay tuned tonight for the fretboard assembly to the neck. I'm just rambling because I'm just getting my brain going from this weekend. But right now the machine's cutting, you can hear it. I can't show that to y'all because it's copyrighted material and I don't have permission to show that what's being cut now. When I get around to some other companies that are friendlier, I'll show you their logos. But the ones I'm cutting right now, they're like, no, you must not show people. And that's okay, I understand. It's copyrighted, it's hard to get artwork made like that. And they're, you know, it's special to them. I get it. I keep your secrets. I keep a lot of secrets. A lot of people. Yeah, what's cool about pearl, we gotta put bags of it to get into the same sizes. You'll notice it says 0.038, and then that's how many there are. There's 5, 6, 7 in this one bag. So we have to go through and measure tons of tiny pieces to see, hey, is this a 0.038, is this a 0.040, is this a 0.045, is it 0.54? And then we bag them all, their logos all up into sizes. And then when we go to put the pearl in, that's why they like us, is because it all fits evenly on the top, because they're all the same sizes. Whereas other people just throw whatever pearl that goes into the slot like a puzzle. Then you go to sand it, it don't work. It gets all crookedy and gets these lumps under the lacquer. So yeah, you gotta make them all. And the only way you can really do that is you buy the stuff, thousands of dollars of the stuff, because if you just buy $100 worth of it, it's all gonna be different sizes no matter what you do. So you buy thousands of dollars worth of stuff, and when you cut it up, you've got piles of the sizes. Whereas with $100 worth of stuff, you ain't going to get but like a few pieces, maybe 2 logos, and they're all going to be different thicknesses. I think it's the magic of the mother of pearl is it's made by Vietnamese. At least the stuff we get or we don't get it no more. Is made by Vietnamese by hand and stuff. And I get to call them. Not call. Well, yeah, I call them over the internet sometimes, and I get to talk to them a lot with a video. Like one guy, he videos me back, and he's Vietnamese, and he shows me what they do and how they do it, and it's pretty awesome, man. And the money that we spend for it in their country makes them rich, because like $1 here is worth 100 to them. So it's a pretty cool situation, man. It really helps them out. And they follow all the correct environmental things, and it's all up and up. It's the only thing is you gotta trust them because it's overseas, and there's a million scams out there. It took me years to find these people, but there's a million people out there who say, yeah, send me a couple thousand, I'll send you something. No, don't do that, man. But yeah, once you find a trusted source of handmade things, no matter what it is, and you get to know that person, at least you can trust them till they fail. It's what you do with people. You trust them till they fail. And even then, if their failures aren't intentional, your trust can still continue. Pretty awesome. So we're gonna let this thing roll. And I'm gonna go fix the Coca-Cola. And then I'm gonna find a mouse while I'm upstairs, and we're gonna try to fire your beast up here. It's a beast too, man. I like the beast. Woo, 2 people, oh yeah! All right, 4 people, holy moly. All right, folks, what we're doing is I'm waking up, and we're gonna try to fire up this big machine here. We've got the little one running, and I went to get a mouse, and I forgot to get a mouse. I walked all the way upstairs to get a mouse to fire this machine up. Let me go up and get a mouse. I feels a lot better today. up down the stairs will hurt you. Got a mouse. Alright. That machine's my favorite one, man. That thing's pretty awesome, man. Nice and nice. Sheldon! I'll get you some passwords when I get going here today. Gonna do the big machine. Woo. Guitars and Cadillacs, they're little music on right time. Guitars and Cadillacs, they're little music, the only thing that keeps it moving on. Cosmic is doing a lot better, man. A lot better. A little disclaimer. Don't do any of this at home. Don't do anything I do. I'm an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing. Blah, blah, blah. You can hurt yourself. It's dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. It could keep you from having children. It could cause you to lose all your money. Your wife will hate you. Well, that'll happen anyway. Your dog will leave you. So don't do any of this. Just don't try it. I didn't recommend it. And if you do, you don't know me. You just don't know me. If you ever try any of this, you don't know me. That being said, let me explain what this is. This is a jig. It's called a jig. A jig is a device that holds something repeatedly over and over in the same place so that you can recreate the same thing over and over again in a fast production way. Of course, it's not very fast, but it does what it does. So it holds it at certain angles. We do different angles on our wood so that when it overlaps, when its circle comes together, this is a broken one. So that when these two come together, they make the same thickness of the wood as if it was one piece of wood. I feel so much better, man. Sunday, I got my butt kicked Sunday. I was hurting, man. It wasn't the COVID. I've had COVID twice. It wasn't COVID. It's like my face. I think it's because I went out Saturday night and was honky-tonking around, man. And went to a few places and kind of got out in the cold. But I feel good. All right. man, I'd like to thank everybody for their support. I know a lot of people watch these videos later. I got donations last night. We got an ESTY sale today. You guys are rocking the ESTY account out. We only make $1 or $2 off each mug, but man, everything helps. Like I've explained before, I don't make like $4 an hour here, but appreciate all that, buying the mugs and the donations. Everybody that's involved, that's helping make this thing possible. We're getting 100 views just like on a video. We got 14 new subscribers in a week. We only need 150 more maybe, and we're a full-fledged YouTube monetized channel. And I'm surprised they haven't banned me because I say some crazy things on here. I try to avoid politics unless it's happening directly to me. Okay, so everything's on over here. I tell you, the coolest thing that's happened to this shop in a while is my friend helped me get this remote PC working. This PC isn't like really that good, but it's remote controlled by the good PC upstairs, the serious one. So I don't have to run up and down the stairs and my legs just don't hurt no more, man. My legs would kill me. I think for 4 or 5 years I've had to make 100, 200 trips up and down the stairs a day. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna index the machine. And what that means is we're gonna get it close to this corner here. And try not to run into anything, because this thing's like a bulldozer, man. When it hits something, it just plows right through it. Okay, with every CNC machine you operate, at least with these cheaper ones, you gotta set the 0, home point. It has to know where home base is. In baseball, you have to know where the home base is before you can play the rest of the game. So. So we get it close. Now we're going to tell the machine let me just take the phone over here. Okay, now we've got the machine close to the corner. It has these switches I put on here. And these switches will activate when it gets to that point, when it gets to this point, when it gets to this point, to tell this machine exactly where to go. And that is called honing. So we're going to press this button here, and then we're going to press all home, reference all home. So we take this mouse and we click on machine coordinates. Now we're going to click on reference all home. And then when we do that, okay, now that's called referencing home. Now the machine knows from all those little switches where the home is. It knows now itself. It's a little brain it has. Says that is 0, 0. From that coordinate system 0, 0. It's the positive of the Cartesian coordinate system. Cartesian coordinate system. It's the x and a y of the positive x and a positive y. It operates within that. You can tell it to operate anywhere in the coordinate system, including the z-axis, which is the up and down. We'll do next. But the machine knows everything about the Cartesian coordinate system, including the z-axis. But in the planes, we're in the positive planes. We're in a positive x and positive y, because it's so much easier to figure out where I'm going to draw something. Where if I had in the Cartesian coordinate system, if I started at 0, 0 and drew a circle all the way around, I would cross through all 4 planes. I cross through positive, positive, what is it? Negative, positive, negative, 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 positive. That just makes complications. Trying to find points in a plane is to drive you nuts, man. We stay in a positive coordinate system, so we don't have to deal with negative numbers and get our stuff all mixed up. Kind of worried about my mom. Usually she's out running around by now. I noticed your breakfast was gone, so I have to check her in a minute. So it knows where it's at now. Now we're going to tell it where we want it to be, which is on the jig that I explained earlier. It's a jig. We're going to put the machine at another set of 0, 0. So it knows, hey, this is my home, and hey, this is where I'm going to start and reference all my work today is from this home. All right. Let me know if my audio went out. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't have a cell camera, so I'm using a cell phone. Anybody wants to donate? Send me a wireless cam I can use. I'll take that, man. Because I'm using my cell phone every time it rings. It's like, look, it even cheesed out the DPI, didn't it? Oh man, I hope that clears back up. Refresh my page here, see if that clears it up. Yeah, refresh your page, it'll clear it back up. Bill collectors, call me on the phone, want my money. If I had the money, brother, I'd give it to you. I just ain't got it. If I had the money, I'd take the time. Big old honky tonk. Cadillac, take my old car home. You got some honey, honey, I've got some. Alright, so now that we've got it set on the X and Y of its own second system here, we're going to try to find the Z axis. Normally I'd use a Z caliper to do all this, but this is on an angle, so I have to eyeball it, you know, because I'm like Superman. I have like microscopic vision where I can see perfect angles and stuff. Don't do this at home. This is extremely stupid. I get the strangest call from Florida all the time. I don't answer it, but I don't think it's a business, but somebody from Florida keeps calling me. I just hope it's not this crazy chick I've been trying to hang out with as a friend. Her boyfriend lives down there or something. Her ex-boyfriend, I don't know. So I don't even answer it. Like, I don't know anybody in Florida. If they leave a message, I might call them back, but they don't leave messages. I'm like, dude, she dumped me too, so leave me alone. She dumped me 2 or 3, 4 times ago. Alright, that's a vacuum system. This is the scary part. You never know if this is gonna work the first time. Like, it's always like a risk, because these things are crazy, man. Like, the slightest little, if a little zero is off at one place or a decimal is off in one place. So here we go. Oh yeah, and you'll notice I'm gonna keep my hand on the emergency button over here until it actually kind of runs, just in case it, you know. That is exactly why I keep my hand on that emergency button. Let me show y'all what happened. This machine decided to just take off and cut that right through there. It wasn't supposed to do that. It's supposed to be up here and slightly cutting up there. And that's exactly why you keep your hand on that emergency button. These Chinese crappy stuff anyway. So let me see if I can figure out why that changed like that. Yeah, this is a part of the shop that I don't like. Like, I don't have no idea why they did that. I have to sit there and figure this out, but it's not supposed to cut down a groove into that thing like that. It's supposed to be shaving off the top. The everything's set, the Zed's set, everything's set perfect. I don't know what happened. Well, about the only thing I can do is set the Z way high just to see what it's doing. Man, just that one mistake ruined that $40 bit. Gotta put a brand new bit. I don't even, still don't know why I did it, but I got a high Z, but that's a bit. It just ruined this. See, it got it so hot that the temper came off the steel. See, it has black now. That one mistake. This thing just, it's so powerful that it shoved this into the wood and got it red hot. That's a heck of a thing, man. And I just ran this same program the other day, and nothing wrong with it. It's sometimes they do that. They just do that. Sometimes they just do stuff that you just don't get. That's why you never put your hands in them without the emergency on. They could just take off and I had a friend die from one of these things, except it's a printing machine. Probably about a 4 foot by 8 foot. Same kind of device, but with a print head on it for printing giant billboards. and he caught up in there and didn't put the emergency stop on, and it activated like this one just did by itself, and broke his neck. And man, dude, you gotta watch these machines. They'll hurt you. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm dropping the Z a little at a time to try to find out where it is, because it didn't pick it up, so that's what ruined the bit. So now I'm just dropping down a little at a time until I find out where it's going to plane out at, because it's obviously not following the correct directions for some reason. Can be in the design too, like, but I haven't changed the wedging software since the last time I used it. There's also weird stuff like there's no shielding on the cable, so sometimes truck drivers coming by, CB radios, shortwave radios can jump in and mess it up. we got it set now. What about the drum machine? Now hopefully we can just keep cutting these one after another. I got to turn the heat off because the vacuum sucks out 850 cubic feet a minute out of this building. So the heat is pointless at this time. So I got the door open, turn the heat off, got my sweatshirt on. Yes, the exciting world of banjo making. You can also be broke and bankrupt. All you have to do is think you can build banjos. And then you can be broke and bankrupt and immoral as me. All right, so we're making a wedge. See the wedge? The little ramp there? That's what we're making. We're making wedges. Oh yeah, baby. Making wedges. Cause you drive me crazy. Oh yeah, baby. Florida? Who keeps calling me from Florida? Who keeps calling me from Florida? only thing I can think of doing is reboot this thing because it just won't hold a Z. It won't hold a Z. So it's not loose. It could be that that static electricity from that hose is zapping that step motor. Might be. So. Huh. Yeah, this is part of running a business nobody ever tells you about. Like, you think you just go on and turn on a machine and everything works. It kind of doesn't work like that, man. Half the time, you're fixing stuff like this. Yeah! Ow, my freaking leg's got a cramp in it. Ow. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. It is not heavy, it's my brother. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You know, speaking of I don't like that, you should always tell people if you don't like something. If you hold it in for a long time, it's all weird. It's all weird. It's all weird. Oh baby, it gets all weird. What first thing that I thought of, I'll take you off my mind. I'll drink you off my mind. When I get lost in the bar. I do the things I still my demand. Why keep a ticket on the bottle? Give me time, give me time, give me making myself that still doesn't line up right. What the heck's wrong with this thing? Guess it's all the same thing, huh? Hey, hey. I do believe it was the vacuum cleaner. And that's why I make the big bucks around here, because I know what's going on. Off my mind, I get lost in the bottle. You're the only one I find. Said the food order still might be mine. It's like you're on fire. That's the way it's supposed to work. All right, so I had to readjust the Z because it's new, but this is what I should have been doing before it took a nosedive. And it seems like what happened is the vacuum line there produces static electricity, and it'll discharge to the closest thing to it. So it was discharging to the step motor up there, causing it to drop up and down. And diagnosis is from I knew the left and right wasn't going bad, so I knew there wasn't nothing wrong with the left and right, so it had to be something only with the Z axis. Z, Z, Z. He's like Fred. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in. Thanks for all the people that went to the ESTY and bought stuff. We've been selling almost 2 pieces a day since I started live streaming. Zed is dead, man. And y'all are awesome. Donations, awesome. Saving my butt, awesome. My mom's in the final phase. Speaking of my mom, after this one, I'm going to run over it real quick and find out why she's not moving around. It's kind of scary, dude. You know, like every day I go over to see if she might be dead and stuff, you know. It's every time. I done things I ought to still not be mine. Keep the tight grip on the bottle. Walk out the night for Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm finally recovering from my cold. I'm feeling awesome. Awesome possum. Like a possum and gravy. And he's not being cooked, like, you know, and he found it in a trash can. Sweetly. Trying to drive away the evil spirits in my machine. Be gone, ye evil spirits. Must be the spirit of my ex-girlfriend in there, kind of messing it all up. Have to exercise it. Be gone, beast. Stay away from Dow Machine. In the name of all that's good and holy, be gone! Alright, so this is an even better way. Just the way it should have been the first time. All smooth and beautifully wedged. They're all wedged 4 at a time. Alright. Ready, still not being mine. I keep a tight grip on the bottle. I feel once you got this all set up right, it should roll. I'm gonna run over and see if my mom's even walking around with it. Actually, I didn't have to. She's standing in the window waving at me, so. Ooh, I know she's alive. That's a tough thing, man. Not knowing, you know, what's happening, you know. You never know. Every morning I have to go in and find out. There's been a few times where she was almost gone, you know, and she pulled through. Yeah, links are in the description below. I'm not talking to the people that are in the chat right now. I'm talking to the people that are watching the videos later. We get lots of views later. So we're wedging. Little machine's like, it's rocking and a rolling. And this is part of making rims, man. You just got a wedge. Some people are like, well, if you did it with a router, it would be faster. I'm like, dude, you want to sit there for 8 hours and go, not me. No way, man. I got a pet robot over here that'll do it. And it's a great pet robot. It doesn't talk back to me. I just had to drive the evil spirits of my ex-girlfriend out of it to get it to work right. And exercise it, you know. Now it works fine. So I'm going to let that thing do it. And I'm going to sit here and rest my arms. You know, they got a reverend that comes by to see me because my mom's on hospice, and he's younger than me, and he gets caught all the time because, see, I'm the son of a church organist. I've been to church because my mom didn't have a babysitter. I had to go to every service, every choir rehearsal, every practice. So not only to go to church service, but I had to go to the practice of the church service and sit there. So when a preacher comes to see me, they have no idea that I've read the Bible several times and went to every Bible study class, and they really think they can stump me sometimes. It's amazing. But the truth be known, that guy needs more help than I do. He sees people every hour that are in such desperation. By the time he gets to my house, you can see it's done weighed heavily upon his soul. All the crap he's seen all day. So I try to use my experience to kind of relieve his pain instead of him coming over here to relieve my pain. Poor guy. You ever think you got it bad? Think about having to see Alzheimer's patients all day that are dying every day, different person every hour, hundreds and hundreds of them every week. That's some tough stuff. That's a tough job. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be blood-sucking lizard politicians. They'll always get home when they're stealing your dough. Even when you think they're doing right. Politicians irk me most of the time. I don't hate them. I just don't like them. What an exciting journey we are on together today. Just watching it wedge. I got other stuff cutting right on the other side of this wall, but it takes 3 hours for one of those jobs to get done. This one, as you can see, takes a couple of minutes. And I just heard something funky. Sounded like a bearing out of place. It's another thing, when you're running CNCs, you gotta listen, see what's going on. Sometimes it can be my neighbor taking out his garbage can. It'll sound just like something messed up too. Oh boy, I feel so free. I feel so free, man. I dodged a major bullet. I am so free. Man, I wish I could play music for you guys like while I'm working, because I love listening to music while I work, but when I'm streaming I can't because I get a copyright infringement on YouTube. So I'm stuck with tunes in my head all day instead of listening to the radio. And you know what the coolest thing is? Christmas music is on the radio, man. It's November, Thanksgiving is gone, and you can turn on the radio and they're like, you know, Silent Night and all that good stuff. I love Christmas, man. Anybody doesn't like Christmas, man, you need to get some joy in your life. Go buy a Christmas tree and set it on fire or something, I don't know, but get happy about it. I was all depressed on Thanksgiving. Woo. Man, what a sweet depression. I remember when I used to live in Nashville, there was this couple of retired police officers from Detroit, and they've done pretty well in life. They had a really nice house on Old Hickory Lake, like right on the lake, big boat dock, big boat. And Thanksgiving, they found out me and my band, you know, we were pretty poor, and we couldn't go nowhere, so they would invite us out to their house for Thanksgiving dinner with their family, and they knew a bunch of country stars, so we would be out there, and all of a sudden, like, Wayne Lewis from Bill Monroe's band in the 60s would show up. Stuart Duncan would show up from all his famous stuff, and Glenn Duncan would show up, and man, it's just stars would all show up for dinner, and it was so cool that we were starving, and these people would invite us out for Thanksgiving. It was really still my friends to this day. I really appreciate them. I don't talk to them because I'm pretty old now, but man. There's nothing like somebody that takes the time out of their life to stop a busy trip or stop doing something that they're supposed to be doing and say, hey man, these people, they're good people. They might need some food and come over and visit you and stuff. That's, or invite you over so you can eat. That's cool stuff, man. y'all are enjoying this boring show today. Try not to ramble too much. Sheldon made me promise not to start preaching. I like to preach. So I don't say nothing, man. I tell some jokes, but probably get banned for that. So we just watch the machine go whoop, 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 whoop. Y'all have any questions, man? Even if it's not live streaming, I still get the questions. So just type them in there and I'll answer them when I can. Don't forget to hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button. my job so exciting. Glamorous industry of CNC work. Non-stop action. I'm bored. Crazy women make the world go round. Let's just I call it dark. The only thing to keep me hanging on. Oh man, so you want to build banjos, eh? It's lots of fun, huh? This is how it is. I'm feeling good, man. I want to go do something again tonight, man. It's only Tuesday. I wish there were some honky tonks down here, man. I'd go out dancing and shit. Ain't nothing around here though. Got a sports bar up here, biker bar. I had to ride a Harley. I quit. I had a Triumph. I sold it. Didn't feel like riding. It's dangerous, man. It's like you can't even go and enjoy it because you get people pulling out in front of you and everything. definitely in the positive quadrants of the Cartesian coordinate system here, folks. Don't make it X's and Y's and X's and Y's. Y's and X's and X's and Y's. Negative X, negative Y. Negative Y, positive X. Positive X, positive X. Positive X, positive Y. I don't know. It's just the way it is. Man, when I was a kid, this is what all the fathers did for a living. Sit around and make stuff like this all day, 8 hours a day to pay for our food and our house, our electric bills. Of course, they made a lot more money than I do, but that's what they used to do, man. Come home, wives be all mad at them and stuff. Fred Flintstone. This is Fred. I'm Fred Flintstone. I'm George Jetson. I work at Cosley Cogs or whatever it was, Sprockets. Sprockets. Chickens in the stew, chickens in the stew. Alright, let's see what we got here on Facebook, on Discord. Hey, Dragon, is that your house with the snow in it, man? You got snow already? Hey, he's got some snow up there. Oh no, Looney's awake. He's always sending me some kind of white racist stuff. He's the nut, man. You're Cosmic Junior, man. You're not Cosmic Junior. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I did tour a lot in Hendersonville. There's no way you're my kid, I don't think. You do act a lot like me. Yes, and one chick won't stop drunk calling me, but she ain't calling me no more, so I'm happy. I mean, I wish she'd call me regular. I don't like her, but man, I don't like that drunk call shit at all. I just wanted you to share the joy of my new relationship. No man wants to share in your new relationship, especially a man that has loved you like I have. I mean, please just go on. If he breaks up with you, then hang out with me and get drunk until you find a new boyfriend. But I don't want to meet your boyfriends all the time. Jar licking? What's jar licking, man? You don't lick a moonshine jar? At least I don't think so. You're supposed to drink from it. Maybe you're drinking too much moonshine if you're licking the jar. Yeah, those redhead girls that were on me about my haircut, my pants there, Looney. I haven't seen them in a couple episodes, so I think I'm safe. He's advising me in Discord to run north away from the redheads and move in with a friend of mine, hide from them. No redheads coming up here, man. My last redheaded girlfriend, 4 or 5 years, 6 years ago or something. I'm still scared of her. She's really mean. My drunk girlfriend's not mean. My redheaded ex-girlfriend, she's mean. She actually punches people and stuff in the face. She's been to jail, man, and she's hot. It's like, ooh, baby, don't hit me. I miss your sister more than I miss you. Your sister was a lot nicer, had a better hairdo. She was so kind and nice. You were cold as ice. That's why I miss your sister. Oh, she was twice. Oh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So I just read all Looney's messages. I can't read them over YouTube because some of them are inappropriate, especially the ones with the chickens. The redheaded girl that was on me about my haircuts from the swamp in Louisiana, like Jerry Reed and alligators. What is that? What do you mean she's hot and heavy like gravy on mashed potatoes? Man, where do you come up with that stuff at, dude? I'm gonna turn off the Discord, man. Woo, she's hot like mashed potatoes and gravy, man. Yeah, if a woman comes up here from Louisiana wearing gator skin bikini, I'm hiding. I'm hiding. I'm definitely going north. Yeah. I don't want to become alligator bait. Some chick drag me down to Louisiana and chain me up in a swamp or something, make me play banjo all the time. Like have an ankle monitor on or something so I can't get away. No way, man. And there is no such thing as White Friday, I don't think. I think there's only a Black Friday. He asked me if there was a White Friday. You know, I can't stop thinking about that last red-headed girlfriend. She was so gorgeous. Oh, man. I talk to her. Every now and then I say hi to her on Facebook or Instagram. But Man, woo, very, very beautiful. I had a redheaded girlfriend in Nashville named Shannon. I should have married that girl. Man, she was drop dead Reba McEntire gorgeous. Made straight A's in college. I don't know what was wrong with me. I'm an idiot. I could have been like the baby daddy, like at home washing dishes and buying me cars and stuff. But I don't know what happened to me. Look, catch a falling star. But a thing. Because it is a thing, it isn't a thing. The glorious world of steam bending. Here we are making wedges. I'm going to ramble and rant all day because this is the boringest freaking job. So easy, so boring. I have a female friend that can do all this. And when I get extra money, man, I pay her to come over and just do this because I don't want to do it. I'm like, here, it's $20 an hour. Just run this machine all day, and I don't want to know about it. Like, I don't just make wedges, and she can make 100 a day. But me, kind of gives me a headache sitting there all day. She can do it while she's texting on her phone to her friends and stuff, and not me, man. I always wanted to put a webcam up on that little head there. That's called the router head there, and so you could like watch it on your cell phone. Would you catch a falling star before it stumbles to the ground? Don't you know nobody loves you? It's a good time to do leg exercises. I do a lot of leg exercises because I was in a car accident. Still have, like right now, like my right calf is just freaking torquing out right now. But the more I do all the exercises, the less it is. They said it'd be years before it all went away, if it ever did. They call it the new me, rather than telling you it's going to go all the way. They say the new you will feel a lot better. Would you catch a falling star? Don't you know how people are? Nobody loves you down. Man, I ordered some mugs from ESTY and a couple of Christmas ornaments, and Can't wait till they get here so I can make videos about them from our website. They're from our website. Our ESTY website, ESTY. Look for Cosmic Manufacturing or click the link below. Trickle down economics. Pick me up, take me home, and I'll bring my old guitar. Back here is almost done. I'm glad these two people hung out this long. I don't know who y'all are. I think it's Sheldon might be one of them. Yeah, my friend Looney thinks I might be his dad. Because he looks like me and stuff and talks like me. No, it does talk like me. But there's no way, man. I'm way better looking than he is, so I would assume my kid would be good looking like me. He's not as good looking as me, so I kind of doubt he's my kid. And last year at Christmas time, I had a friend come over and hang out with me a lot. So awesome. Cooked food. I'm gonna miss that this year. It's pretty cool. I won't miss the craziness though. I never miss crazy people. You know what's amazing is last year at this time, my business basically went to zero for about 2 months, and I about went bankrupt. But I had a good friend coming over and hanging out and cooking and stuff. This year, my business is doing pretty good during December and November, but my friend's no longer here, so it's kind of a flip-flop, you know? Kind of weird. But the reason I'm cutting all these or wedging them is one of our customers ordered every one of these. I can make these resonator walls for the Sullivan Banjo Company in Alabama. So I switched over to making these for him instead of making regular rims. And it means I got to take a wedge everything down on that lower part right down there on the right side. The left side, the bigger ones are rims. Right side, they're resos. The right, that side's resos, this side's rims. So there's about almost 100 resos I got to make down there for that guy. And just planning on making a bunch of banjos, I think. Another thing people do, they buy my product and they store it, and it's called seasoned, whatever. If it's a rim, it's a seasoned rim. If it's a reso wall, it's a seasoned reso wall. So they buy my products and then they store them for a year. And then the stuff they're making this year was actually bought last year and stored in a room with temperature control because it does something to the wood. I'm assuming. I'm not in that industry there yet, but that's what they tell me they do. So people like to stock up on all this stuff and let it sit. I think because they're afraid it's going to move on them when they cut it open. So if they let it sit for a year, it's more stable to them. My product though doesn't move very much anyway because of the way I make them. The way I zip them together. There's no torque in them, no potential energy to cause them to twist. Oh yeah, one of the things we do here is we make replacement parts for antique banjos. So if you have a broken antique banjo or a broken whatever it is, call Eric Sullivan at the, sorry, my power almost went out. So we make replacement parts. So if you break your banjo neck or something on there, you can call Eric Sullivan at the Sullivan Banjo Company in Alabama, and he will charge you for whatever part. He makes all matching parts for all the Gibsons, I know for sure. I'm sure he makes parts for other antique banjos. You just talk to him. And remember, his time is valuable, so don't call down there for just nothing. Stabilize the tone ring or the wood rim? Are you talking about the wood rim, or are you talking about the metal ring that goes on top? If you're talking about the wood rim, I've always wanted to do that. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I've heard about that. Like somehow you set it in a polymer in an oven and it soaks into the wood or something. Alright, so now we're done with all the that's called the B's. They're the center sections, they're the thin ones. Now we're going to start with I guess I'll start with some A's. All right, so we just got cut all this pocket out from another CNC in the back, and it's done. So I got to dust the dust off. I can't show you the logo, but I keep all the dust in the bag, dust in a baggie, and I use it for my model railroad because it's brown. It looks cool on it's dirt and cold. So I save all that dirt. Then I take a brush, a short hair brush that's real stiff, and I brush out the logo. Man, these look good since I found out a new way to do this. Alright, so now we got all the pearl in this thing, and we got to remove the polymer back from it. And this one's done. I got to go get it. Almost dropped it all out. I got to go get another one, so I'll be right back with the other one. Cold here now. They got that. I think I might just do one more of these and close it north of us. It's cold outside. Cold outside. The wind is blowing. It's the world on me. I'm without you. Yeah, that's the last one of these I'm gonna do. It's too cold here, man. All right, so we take a ebony. Yeah, I seen your snow picture, man. What the heck's up with the snow up there? We take a ebony, put a polymer coat on the back of it. Yeah, Sheldon's up there in this freaking Arctic winter. It's Arctic winter blast, man! Yeah, step into the Slim Jim! Yeah, I heard it go. That means it's kind of something happened there. Rough piece of wood, actually. Yeah, well, I actually showed it about the stabilized metal. What they're doing with metal is they're putting it in a cryogenic freezer and thawing it out, and it supposedly rearranges the molecules. Famous trumpet players and brass horn players are all doing it to their trumpets and stuff now. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's why I was wondering if that's what you meant. But yeah, that's kind of a new thing. It's cryo freezing brass instruments, and when they thaw them out, they supposedly sound way better. I don't know. I'm not a trumpet player. I don't play the trumpet, man. Okay, let me explain to y'all about the heat. that system, I just turned off that vacuum. The thing pulls 850 cubic feet a minute out of this building. A couple minutes, it sucked everything out of here that was hot. So that's bad for everything in here. So I have to shut it down. I'm kind of at my limit. Like right now, this is as far as I can go without causing problems with the machinery and stuff here because it's getting so cold. So this machine has to stop for now and go to the next one. If I had a business loan and I was going to rebuild the place, I would have some solar heaters like as my air intake, so that as my exhaust went out the window, the fresh air to come in would be drawn through black pipes or something and heated, so that you really don't lose no heat, and you're not wasting any electricity because your air moving system is actually the dust collector. Now some people are like, hey, why don't you put a filter on it and re-exit the air in here? But when you take a molecule, a molecule light, which is kind of like a UV light that shows you where the dust is, it still has dust. Even what I'm doing now still has dust. So we don't do that. We blow it all out. We separate it first. It has a separator where it collects all the solids, and then the micro dust goes out the window. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things. If I ever get to build my own company and get a real business loan, I would do that. And I also know how to make the factory like run straight through. Like product starts here and it goes all the way through and comes out the back door and it's done. Kind of like your digestive system, man. But yeah, it's cold in here, so we have to shut this thing down. There's things people don't know about businesses. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, you got all this wood, why don't you have a buck stove or a fire stove in here? Well, if you turn that dust collection system on, it creates a vacuum in the building, and it will suck the exhaust of that and the sparks of that wood stove back out through the front air intake of the stove. So in a shop like this, you can't do that either. So the only choice we have is solar, either using black pipes and glass windows, maybe heat pump or a radiator with hot water. You can do it where it's the cold air coming in goes through the radiator. I don't know yet, but if I ever get my own piece of property and I'm able to build a building, I'm going to definitely have that, because I know every year I have the same problem. It gets cold, you can't use the dust collection for very long, and you have to stop. And it makes your heat bill go way up too, man. So anyway, I gotta fix this other CNC. Road Hank left in the beacon. Yeah, I almost had a major accident because I'm thinking about some chick. Go ahead, put all that on my head. This stuff's so dangerous, man. You gotta really have your head together, man. As y'all seen earlier today, man, it just took off right through that board, all because of a static spark from this dust collector. Whew. Okay, so that thing's cutting. This thing's through. some oil this place. Alright, so I can't run the machine anymore because of the cold. That's about all I can do for that. You know, that preacher man keeps coming by and asking me what I'm going to do when either mom passes away or she goes to a nursing home. Like, he keeps asking me like what I'm going to do as far as like what do I want to do, like, you know, what I want to do to get out of here or whatever. I can't think of it. And the only thing I can think of is I'd like to see that big boat, the Ark they built in Kentucky. There's a little diner below the natural bridge. If it's still there, I'd like to go there. Man, I've been in here so long, I keep thinking over and over, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I don't know, man. I'm definitely going to go visit some places. I might go to the Smoky Mountains. I really don't know. I'm going to be thinking about, like, what do you do? What do you do? I'm going to be thinking about that. All right, so I guess it's lunchtime. Maybe we should end this stream and then come back tonight if y'all want for the guitar stream. We're going to try to make a fretboard, I think, and then see how we're going to attach it, because you have to do it all on the CNC so that the neck's completely done when it's off. So we're going to make a guitar neck tonight. Well, maybe not completely tonight, but we're going to try to make a fretboard. Then we're going to try to carve out a neck and see how to place that on there. You'll see if you ever tune in, because what we're trying to do is get this machine to cut the outline of the guitar neck out at the very end, including the fretboard, so that the fretboard has the perfect match on the edge of the neck. Because if you glue them on separately, then you got to start sanding them and all that. So we're going to glue it on ahead of time, and then use the CNC to cut it out the whole shape of the neck, and with the neck, with the fretboard glued to it, so that it comes out in one piece. The goal is to have no sanding when it's done, or at least very little sanding to a neck. And it might take us a few more tries, but we've got the shape done. We know it works. We got the truss rod cut. We know it works. So now it's the fretboard. So if any of y'all want to tune in tonight, Johan, well, I guess since Johan's here, we'll hang out a little while longer. I'll find something to do, but let me go take my mom some lunch. I didn't know Johan was here. Okay, so I'll stay on. We'll do something, man. I'll glue up a rim or something and talk for a little bit. Johan's my friend from Germany, and if he just pulled into the room, I'm just going to hang out and do some more work. But I got to take a break and go get my mom her lunch. So stay right here, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm going to go get her a candy bar, man. It's all she can eat anymore, man. She's got Alzheimer's and it's messed up. But yeah, take about I'll be here back in 15 minutes or so. All right, got mom a candy bar, so let me go grab something to eat real quick. I'll be right back down here. Since y'all hung here, uh, we'll glue up some rims or something. Johan. Johan and Dragon, good old friends from the Second Life Wonderland. I miss the good old high population days of the Second Life. Oh! I caught my glasses right on my nose. Right on my nose I did. Man, if I wouldn't have got a haircut, I could have been Santa Claus this year for all the kids, man. Could have pimped myself out in a red suit. All right, so what are we gonna do now? It's too cold to run the CNC. Gotta take all these. Put them over the thing here. Might do. Ladder up. It's gotta go away. Not sure what to do right now. You know, we do got plenty of these rims I can make up, and they do pay. So, since Johan showed up, I'll just start making rims. I'm kind of kicking my depression in the ass anyway, so I'm happy for the first time. And I was doing really good up till Thanksgiving, man. I mean, I spent almost a whole week just like normal, like I felt normal. And man, Thanksgiving had some goofy phone calls, some other, 2 different people called me with different things. Both of them drunk, and it just kind of put me in a bad mood, man. But now I've kind of back to, and I'm happy. I want to make something. So we got to make some glued rims here. This is what we call this is called a wheel. I mean a wheel or a rim, and the tire is what we put on it. So first thing we gotta do is stir the glue. check my Facebook. Put the stove outside the building. I don't think it, you know, man, if I thought about that, like, I know what you're saying, like, put the stove outside and use a, I call it a transfer, I don't know what they call it, but it's basically like a radiator, so a fan that sucks the air from the outside to the inside catches the heat, but the fire's on the outside of the building in a stove. Yeah, I think I might try something like that, but I gotta do something because I can't just run this like in the wintertime very long. I feels good, but you looks bad. But I feels good, but you looks bad. You look real bad. But I feels good. Well, that kind of wasted that. I feel good, baby. So we take us an A. This is an A. And we're going to stick it on. Now you got to put our headphones on. Put your headphones on. Listen to the music. Put your headphones on. Let's blow for sure. Turn your lights down low. Listen to the preacher. Get what you got. Turn the radio on. crowbar. Oh shit. Safe! It's a lot easier than making those rezos, man. Making rezo, man. Oh, no, it's gonna be a rezo. Hey, Johan, I got a question for you, man. So, if you're in Germany, a female is called a Fräulein or Fräulein. How do you say beautiful Fräulein in German? I know it das gut. I know what that means. I had a girlfriend who used to tell me that all the time. Das gut. Ah! She used to say, bitte, bitte, bitte. I thought she was saying bitter for the longest time. But she wasn't saying bitter, she was saying bitter. I think it means good. Awesome. put these on. Praise you, Jesus. The air compressor shut off. It did not explode. It was hanging there for a little while too long for my comfort. Been around too many machines. Did Johan leave us? That's the only reason I came back to work. I was gonna clock out, man. Making rims, making a fit all day long. Woo! There's something I want to tell you, but you won't listen to me. Like your head's made out of concrete. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Hey, buddy, you should have moved a long time ago. Holy shit! The old spider. Oh, there. Had $2 in a wife and a 40-gallon stew. $1 watch the boiler, the other watch the stove. Till he fetched bottles in. Trying to make this love pay back someday. try and make it out of it. And it's gonna not pay back someday. Well, come on now. You don't have to do that to me, you know. If you loved me, you'd let me clamp you. But obviously, there must be some kind of situation because your crazy cars are not being allowed to come on. Hey, man, that was as smooth as that's ever worked. Yeah. Ah, you get that thing. Adjustment. Hey, don't be talking back to me. What was that? Something pops. Okay, well, we'll just watch. Mama, she's crazy, crazier than me. Likes to rob banks, shootouts on TV. Mama, she's crazy. That's sad but true. One thing I'm good for, boy, come on. Do not ninja room, ninja room. Oh, such a you think you resist? You cannot resist the great speed. Soon you will comply. I have ways of making you round. Adjustment. Adjustment. Where's the adjustment? Oh, adjust it right here. They call me the adjuster, 'cause I just did it all. Oh, round. It's round. Yeah, you thought you could get away with it, didn't you? Like you being all trying to be all square. You can't be square around me. Only round things exist in this world. Crazy. trying to drive me insane. You look good. You look very good. They look very, very good. Das bitte. Don't forget the links in the description below. Below there's the description. Now I fell for you like a shot. Ooh, the fire was wild. I know what you do. Alright. You always have to keep it clean or it ends up with a big glob like you got over here. I hear a radio out in my driveway. I got some Mexicans that like to sit in my driveway, and they're pretty cool. But if I catch them, I charge them $5 for fun. So I'll be right back to see if they're out there. Well, shoot, apparently they have caught on to my shenanigans and parked across the street this time. I was having fun with them guys. Like, come on, man. Mira pendejo. Hello, muchacho. 5. No peso. No fano. Stress, no mess. That be the test. Uh-oh, lunatic's trying to stick that redhead on me. I'll have to change my SL name so they can't find me. As soon as he finds out I'm having women trouble in Louisville, he just adds on to it. Like he just makes it happen in the internet. He's like, "Oh, you're having troubles? Yeah, let me stir this up for you." It's a real friend, man. That's what friends do. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have troubles? Let me introduce you to this redhead. Oh no, stay away from me, man. Having troubles? Hey, let me introduce these twin blondes over here. If I'm not mistaken, he introduced me to that Filipino girl on SL. Man, she was gorgeous. She flew all the way down from, I don't know what it was. It was above New York somewhere. Flew all the way down to see me. Oh, dang, God, she was good. Woo. She was mean. Too mean for me, man. I'm a peaceful guy. I don't like the meanness in people. Seen enough of that in my life to last me life. I wish my Mexican friends would play some Mexican music. I love they play the original Mexican music over there, like the real stuff, not the commercial Mexican music, like the boom, 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 boom. Ay, senora, boom, boom. You love me tomorrow, boom, boom, boom. You know, the Mexican music sounds a lot like bluegrass too. That's why I like it. And from the words, I'm thinking some of them got the same kind of concept. Ballads for bad guys. Don't go near the river. Love, all the love songs, break your heart songs. Señorita, es bonita, señorita, muy bonita. Señorita. It's really cool. Sometimes I get real quiet just so I can hear the words. I want to go over and hang out with them, but I'm too old, man. You know, they're in their 20s. I don't care what you say. I wasn't born that way. Just like you were born yours. I get to be mine. I don't care what you say. If it ain't made that way, you can kiss my bee way. I got stuff to do anyway. Why is everything in this industry so freaking heavy? I used to weigh 250 pounds. But no. Ain't way heavy anymore. You gotta like work your butt off. Put your fingers in the bowl. What do you get? My only fingers. And this is my paycheck tonight. Is this thing? and gentlemen, is how you make $5. The big money, $5. All that work right there is $5. Oh, I made a big $5. So those will sit there for several hours and hours until they dry. So I'm still grinding stuff back here. Johan left though, man. I thought he was gonna hang out with us. All right, so I guess I'm going to end the stream here in a few minutes. That's how we make regular rims, unless the customer pays for to be done by hand. Some people pay for that. I don't know why they like the hand ones better, but they'll pay extra for the hand clamp ones. So order some of your rims today from the Sullivan Banjo Company in Silver Hill, Alabama. Come on to Alabama with the banjo money. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And we'll see y'all tonight if we can get things going tonight for the guitar neck. Take it easy.